being upset. Other news, Jabari Parker has agreed to a 2-year deal with the Hawks. That gives them some added depth. At this point, I think he's more so of a off the bench. I don't think he's going to start. I maybe could be wrong, but I don't think he's going to start. Oh, Kev in the building talking about Paul George is a sucker. Hey, I don't want to say this, but it's beginning to look like he's a leader. He's a follower and not a leader, okay? Look, you got traded to OKC, and then you got pressured. You can call it pressure if you want to or not, but he got pressured because Big Brother Westbrook was looking over his shoulder. So he then signs there. Then Kawhi comes to him and says, why don't you come over here? If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But Paul George is looking like a follower. If they win a championship, I'm sure it's all worth it. So that's my opinion. Paul George is a strong second option. G.O.A.Ts, new King, KD, and Kawhi. I wonder why. Hey, don't do that, Mo Cheese. Everybody read that Mo Cheese comment with a disgust look on your face. Don't do that. That's not nice. Let's play nice today. I don't see why everybody talking crap about Cousins. His last 2 years at NO, he averaged 25 and 12. Both seasons until he got hurt. He also has 16 and 8 this year after the torn Achilles. Shout out to you 334 putting that in the chat room. Great point. And look, he had 2 injuries last year. Well, no, he had the Achilles. Then he had a thigh injury. I don't know. I forgot what it was exactly. So he was not at 100%. 100% Boogie, which I don't think he's ever going to be at 100% when it comes to Achilles injuries. But he'll be back. He'll be back. Don't sleep on Boogie. He'll be back. Don't worry. All right, so a lot going in the NBA. A little bit of Mavs news for the one and only Mavs fan, which is me, in the chat room. The Mavs do a signing trade with Memphis for Delion Wright, signing a 3-year, $29 million deal. He was a bench player with Toronto, got some really good run. I was reading some of the backstory that he was in the game, doing late game moments, closing out games with Lowry and DeRozan. I'm all for it. What do we have to lose? Being the way this Western Conference is, the only thing that the Mavs are doing at this point is just trying to make the games interesting. That's all that we're doing. Trying to truly compete in this Western Conference is pretty much impossible for the Mavericks, barring any type of injury. But let's make it competitive. Let's make it to the playoffs. Let's give the fans something to watch and pay attention to. So that's all I got to say about that. But I like the signing. I like it. And I'm interested to see what this starting lineup is going to look like for the Mavs. Major League Baseball, we got the Home Run Derby tonight. With a show of hands, how many people are going to watch the Home Run Derby? Probably not that many. Major League Baseball is falling behind. I don't know what they need to do to get back, but they're in third place at this point. They're in third place behind the NFL and the NBA. But they have the Home Run Derby today, All-Star Game tomorrow. Like I talked about, Women's World Cup doing their thing. doing their thing. And look like we got some people watching it. And that is exciting. But are the kids coming up that are going to be in the future, maybe playing baseball, will they be watching it? Moko has a row of Z's that she's going to be snoozing and not watching that. The Gold Cup men's, Mexico defeats U.S. I've said this before and I'll say it again. The men's team is not as good as the women's, proving that they lost to Mexico. Ben BS3, Big 3 passes WNBA and viewers. Yes, they did. I talked about that on Friday. And I need to hit Cube up because I've been talking about the Big 3 every single show pretty much. Let me get into news from earlier today. Then I'm going to take a break. We got UFC talk. We got the Benny Awards. And shout out to Acuna and Valdez Jr. Big ups to both of them. But Coco is now out of Wimbledon. But she had an amazing run. She was ranked 313th in the world. 15 years old. When I was 15 years old, I was playing Little League Baseball. At 15 years old, she was in Wimbledon. The youngest woman to qualify for Wimbledon in the open air since 1968. Defeated Venus Serena, a 7-time champion and her childhood idol. She advanced all the way to the round of 16. That deserves a round of applause. Great job. So she loses today to Salma Halep, who's ranked number 7. And she's a force to be reckoned with. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of Coco Graf. This is just the beginning. She's 15 years old. I was playing Little League Baseball, playing Madden when I was 15. She's played in Wimbledon. And she earned $200,000. Thank you for that comment, Pops. $200,000. Parents there supporting her. Amazing. Plus, she got $300K for making it that far. I won't complain at all. I like her name, Coco. I do too. So we have her beating Venus. We have her being the youngest woman to qualify since 1968. She advanced to the round of 16. Amazing. Can't wait to see what's going to happen in her future, but congratulations to her. So we're going to take a break. When we get back, we got UFC 239. Knockout heard around the world. A knee knockout heard around the world. And we got the Benny Awards to the top performers of the weekend. You can put those in the chat room whenever you're ready. Hashtag Black Girl Magic. I'm 100% with you, Mocha. We'll be right back. Tune into the Weekend Wrap-Up Show, episode 134, Soccer Goats.
We all hate when we have unexpected car problems. Well, I am here to tell you about a viable solution. Bay 11 Auto and my man Melvin. You have emission problems? Brakes need changing? Transmission slipping? Is your car just driving sluggish? No problem is too big. I live on the other side of town and I drive over an hour to a guy that I trust. Melvin is honest, dependable, and definitely not in the business to break your pockets. Come see the official mechanic Melvin at Bay 11 Auto. You will be glad you did. You can reach him at 1455 General Arts Road, Conyers, Georgia, or 404-295-5715. That's 404-295-5715.
Welcome back to the weekend wrap-up show, episode 134. Excuse my voice, a little hoarse today, and I have to get some hauls. So, Mocha makes a great point. Nobody talking about Serena, and she did win today. She'll be advancing, and I think a lot of people not talking about her because of Coco, but also the expectation is for her to make it to the final. So the only time she'll really be brought up is if she loses. I mean, I think that's just how that goes. But as she'll be fine. She's going to make it, I think, to the finals. Serena's still putting in work, says Courtney. Serena started it all since the 2000s. Big ups to Big Sister. The ladies did their thing in sports this weekend. You're 100% right. And Megan Rapinoe is a beast. I think she scored in all of the matches except the last one. Except one of them where she got injured. Shout out to DJ Knox. Thank you for tuning in. Question from Big L: do Venus and Serena still do doubles? I believe they do. I think they do. So the quarterfinals, Serena will be going up against a lady by the name of Risk, the last name. Simona Halep going up against a lady from China, Zhang is her last name. So it looks like Serena is the last in the U.S. right now competing. So the women have been doing their thing this weekend. On the men's side, you have the names that most of us should know. Rafael Nadal, who won today. Jokic won today as well. And Federer is actually playing right now. I'm giving them my Benny Award to all the ladies in sports doing their thing. #ladies rule. They deserve it. Okay, so people saying that the U.S. women teams need to get paid. They don't get paid? I thought they got something or some type of stipend or something like that. But their performance, though, deserves a financial, some type of financial monetary gift. You want to call it a gift or you want to call it a payment, whatever. UFC 239 this weekend. Headlining fights: Amanda Nunes versus Holly Holm, Johns Bones Jones versus Thiago Santos. But the knockout from Saturday night was Jorge Masvidal KOing Ben Askren with a flying kick in 5 seconds. He wasn't ready. In the words of Kevin Hart, he wasn't ready. No, he wasn't ready. Okay? 5 seconds. Go back and pull up the clip. They cannot pull those clips down because it was so fast. But he ran with a flying knee, and it was over. It was over. My pop says Serena is still the greatest athlete of all times. No man can win a major while pregnant. Facts. And she almost died. That's how bad the pregnancy was. No man is doing that. If we just had a baby, we'd be off for the whole year. We'd probably be off for a lifetime. Like, yeah, I'm good. I had a great career. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Amanda Nunes TKOs Holly Holm in the first round. Amanda Nunes is the truth. She is the truth. She continues to dominate. Beating Holly Holm. Beating the best in the women's division. And she beat Cyborg, which I thought she was unbeatable. She was one of